Sup traders, how y'all doing? Got a question for you. If you had a perfect trading month, what would that month look like? Let's talk about it. This is a thought that I was having today of like, what would be a perfect trading month? So I'm gonna talk about it, and it's not just results, but it's for sure process oriented, and how much time and the quality of my time and so on. And we could talk about what would be a nightmare month. That's always a good place to start. So let's do that. By the way, if y'all don't know me, I'm an entrepreneur, adventurer, and high-risk cryptocurrency trader living out here on Oahu, the island of Oahu. And I had a really excellent 30 days trading, and I was like, that's gone perfect almost. What is perfect? So, well, first of all, before we get into what's perfect, what would be really bad was just trading all the time, checking all the time, trading from the phone, trading while driving, trading during dinner, trading while I should be going to sleep, trading at work. It would look like losing most of my trades, losing big trades, losing money. It would look like being stressed out and having sort of my attention diverted to it at all times, and my whole life centered around it. That would be a nightmare trading month, and I've probably had those months before, but a perfect month. The first thing I'll say is that in trading, I think good enough is perfect. You're never going to have perfect results, and you can just focus on your input. And you don't have to be perfect to make a lot of money in trading. And this is something I want you guys to get. Sometimes I talk about I'm struggling in my trading. I still might be making money, right? I still might be doing really well. But the reason is there are certain trading styles that have really high win rate, and you could have 100% win rate in a month. You take very few trades, a low risk reward, huge stop. I don't do that. I've never backtested a system that I like that. I expect to lose anywhere from, even in a great month, at least a third of my trades I should lose to a half of my trades. And it's okay. It's okay. So there's no such thing as perfect results. I'm always going to have losers. You're always going to have losers. And even if you have 100% win rate, it's not going to feel perfect, because on some of those wins you could have held for much longer. And some of those wins you could have got in for much earlier. You missed out on some trades because you got in too late, right? Or because your entry didn't hit. So there's no such thing as perfect. So it comes back to how we handle ourselves. For me, a lot of a perfect month is no emotional trading. Is when things go wrong, I do not tilt off, right? I go on a walk, I call a friend, I do other things. A perfect trading month for me is trading as a asterisk in my day. It's an asterisk in my month. I forget it. I forget I'm in trades. I forget about trading. I'm focused on other things, the dolphin tours that I do, the hiking tours that I do, and I make enough money doing those things. And I came back and I made money, and I'm making money almost every day, not from necessarily realized profit, but my portfolio is steadily growing most days. I can expect to see portfolio up. It's not very stressful at all. It's not stressful at all, actually. Ideal trading, perfect trading month. It's not emotional. I'm just, whatever happens, I forget it and just focus on the next thing to do. I follow my rules, 1 session a day, or maybe 5 or 6 sessions a week. I don't need to trade Saturdays. I can do Friday and come back Sunday, or I could even take off Friday, Saturday, potentially come back Sunday. No FOMO trading. No phone trading, 1 session in the middle of the day, no trading at night, and mostly profitable. And again, what I'm looking at is, what's perfect for me is when those imperfections happen in the output, it doesn't tilt my input, where I'm like, all right, I'm still just going to focus on doing the best that I can. So, to me, that would be a perfect trading month, and I just had one of those. And it's not about how much I make, right? I mean, I've had awesome winning months where I make so much money, and it's perfect. It's not nowhere near perfect, right? In theory, I could have a perfect month that's losing if the market conditions were horrendous and I did everything perfectly on my end, and it just didn't play out, right? So I've probably had months like that as well, where I followed the system and there was something wrong with my process, and developing the system didn't work, scratch it, or the market conditions are just so bad, but I followed my rules, I followed my system. That's what it's about. Over the long run, I mean, people can go back and forth, and this trading is gambling. It's gambling because it's an uncertain outcome and you're wagering money, so you never know what's going to happen on a specific trade. But like professional gambling, you can have an edge, you can have a consistent edge that, you know, over time is always going to be present. And as long as you just keep doing the same things and keep doing the right things, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, at the end of the decade, you're going to be very well off. And that's just a matter of consistently doing the right things. So that's what it is. To me, that's a perfect trading month. Tell me down below, comment, what's a perfect trading month? Let's hear it. Or also would like to hear what would be the worst possible trading month? Or lose everything. Yeah. Let me know. Look forward to hearing it. Peace and love. Look forward to the comments. Let's go.